Hi, my name is Daryl Kaho'ali'i and thank you for coming to my channel. For my first video today, I'm going to be doing a baked ziti. Now, the ingredients for this recipe will be listed in the description, but it will consist of ground beef, hot Italian sausage, remove the casing, 1 medium onion, 3 to 4 garlic cloves, Ricota cheese, Mozzarella cheese, 1 egg, Italian seasoning, Parmesan cheese, kosher salt, pepper, penne pasta, or you can use ziti. I'm also going to use a jar of my favorite marinara sauce and 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. So when we come back, I'll start the recipe. Welcome back. So now we're going to start with the onions and the garlic. Cameraman, you want to get a little close? So here's my 1 onion, my 1 medium onion. I've got this on a medium heat in my Le Creuset Dutch oven. I love this Le Creuset collection. It's so good. Evenly heat. So we want to let these onions cook for about a few minutes, 5 to 6 minutes, so that they sweat out. And I will add the garlic in a bit. What I'm going to get, sorry, should have had my kosher salt ready. Just a little bit of kosher salt to help them sweat out. So we'll just let this cook for a bit. So one may wonder, why did I decide to do these videos, or to start? Because during this time with the quarantine, I decided to be somewhat productive. I've always wanted to do what I'm doing right now and starting a cooking channel just for fun. And so that's what I'm doing during this little period. Okay, so these onions have sweat for a bit. They'll continue to sweat, but I'm going to add in the garlic cloves now. Okay. Now these garlic cloves are not going to take much time just to get fragrant and bloom. 30 seconds or so. And when that is ready to go, I'm going to then add in, which I'm going to do right now, I'm going to add in the Italian sausage and the ground beef. So I removed the casings from the hot Italian sausage. And also one thing, in the description you're going to see the recipe that I post is it's a recipe that feeds 4 to 6 people. So what I'm doing is cutting that recipe in half because it's only Donnie and I don't need to make that much. This will certainly be enough for us to have one meal and maybe another lunch or two, depending. And this does really well if you also put it in the fruit saver and you save it for another night when you don't feel like cooking. So actually in my recipe here, I've got a ½ pound of ground beef and a ½ pound of Italian sausage. Okay? So we'll get this stirred up, broken up. This will take a few minutes. So when we come back, we'll see what this looks like afterward, and we'll continue to add the marinara sauce and diced tomatoes. Okay, so the beef and the Italian sausage has been cooking for a few minutes. It's almost done and ready to add the next few ingredients. Now, one thing, I just using this brand called Farm to Fork. This is the first time I'm using this brand. And I have used the Trader Joe's Bolognese. You can use any type of marinara sauce that you like. But I'm trying this one out for the first time. And 1 can of diced tomatoes, fire roasted diced tomatoes. I'm also adding in the Italian seasoning. And the one ingredient that I forgot to mention when we first started talking about ingredients was olives. I love black olives in pasta. For those of you who don't like it, you don't have to use it. But I do love olives. So that's just a small, I think it's a 4-ounce can. So this is now going to simmer for about 20 minutes. And when we come back, we'll take it to the next level. So we'll see you in a few. Okay, so the pasta sauce is simmering right now. It still has about 15 minutes to go. So while that is still simmering, I'm going to put together now the ricotta cheese, and so I'll mix that, put that in here, and I'm going to grab a little bit over half of the mozzarella cheese. I'm going to add in an egg, a little bit of pepper, a little bit more than that, and just a pinch of salt. I'm going to now combine these, and I'm not going to over mix it. Don't want to mix it up too much. I'm going to crack that egg in there and just mix it up. Okay. So, while I combine this a little bit more, and again, not too much, I just want to mix that egg, I'm going to be cooking the pasta right there on the stove. That's going to be cooking till it's al dente. That'll probably take 6 or 9 minutes. And we come back, we're going to put it all together. I forgot to add the Parmesan cheese. That goes in with the ricotta and the mozzarella and the egg and the salt and pepper. So we're going to just mix that up a little bit and we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. And what I've done is I've taken the sauce off the stove, and here's the sauce. I've removed 2 cups for the pasta that I'm going to incorporate with the ricotta cheese, mozzarella, Parmesan mixture. So here's my pasta. And now I'm going to mix in the ricotta cheese mixture. Okay, I'm gonna have to get something here and mix in my cheese. Whoops. Okay, now I'm gonna mix in the sauce. We're gonna incorporate that here. As you can see, my little penne pasta's fallen out of the bowl. Put that in here. Okay. So we're going to just mix this through. I'm probably better off using a spoon. So let's just pause on that. And let me get the spoon here. Okay. Just want to incorporate the ricotta cheese, the Parmesan cheese, the sauce. I wanted to melt it on through. As you can see, my bowl's a little bit too small for all the pasta, but that'll be fine. That's hilarious. What are you going to do when you're doing it live, right? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take half, don't make sure the cats don't get it. I'm going to take half of this pasta mixture now, the coated mixture, and put it into my bowl, into my lasagna bowl. Look, more of this is falling out. Okay. This is just hilarious. What am I going to do? Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to put half of this mixture into my lasagna, my ziti bowl. Okay. Looks like about half. I'm going to smooth that out. Then I'm going to add more of the pasta sauce. Should add a little bit more. Okay. Then I'm going to add more of the mozzarella cheese. Donnie doesn't like a lot of cheese. I do like a lot of cheese. He's lactose intolerant, so he's got to get ready prior to eating. Now I'm going to take a little bit more of the pasta, the coated mixture, In fact, I'm just going to use the rest in there. Mix it. Squeeze it all in there. I'm going to now get the remaining sauce. Scoop. Got a little bit more left. Okay, there. Smooth it all in. Mix it around in there. I'm going to take the remainder of the Parmesan cheese. I mean, not the Parmesan, but the mozzarella. And I've used this baking dish that I got from Sur La Table. I got a great deal on it. I couldn't resist. And it's a really good bowl. It's a really good dish because, as you can see, they have this wire rack. So once I get it out of the oven, I can put it right back onto the rack and go from stove to table. I'm already presetted my oven to 375. It's already preset and ready to go. So I'm going to put it in, and then we'll come back in 20 minutes when it's all done. Well, we're back. I've taken out the ziti out of the oven. It's right here. Just got it out, so it's still a little boiling above the sides. I didn't use as much mozzarella cheese as the recipe required because Donnie's lactose intolerant, so I used a little bit less. In the future, I will use my recipe from now on. He can take a Pepsid AC or whatever he takes for that nonsense. Anyway, if you look here, it's all done. It needs to rest. Cameraman, pay attention. It needs to rest for about 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to put the lid on it, and as you can see, I used this wonderful lasagna dish from Sur La Table that I really like. And when you take it out of the oven, obviously it's just in this, but you can put it in the rack and go from oven to table. I think I mentioned that in the last segment. But I'm going to let it sit for a bit. I'm going to let it sit like that, and we'll get back to it and have a taste and see how it is. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're back. The ziti has been sitting for a while. I'm going to take a little piece right here. I'm taking a little piece because I'm really not ready quite to have dinner yet, but I'm going to have a little sample of it. Well, there's all the cheese, all gooey. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what this, well, I already know what it tastes like. I've had this so many times. It's such a foolproof recipe. It's so easy. But let's see here. It's so good. The sauce is really good. The Italian sausage and the spicy Italian sausage add so much to this dish. You can hear Harry in the background. He's a little anxious to go outside, but he's going to have to wait until I have another bite. Look at the cheese. Boy. The cheese. Harry, do you want some, Harry? This is really good, really good. The sauce is really tasty. The penne is cooked really well. That's really a good dish. Hope you all enjoy it, and please comment out in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.